And I think that people kind of don't give him credit for the kind of discipline and attention that he would really give something. If he was in it, he was in it 1,000%.
So, and this is a question I'm going to ask Reverend Sharpton. Deborah, what do you think then happened to Michael Jackson? I mean, incredible talent, brilliant in some ways, even in some business ways, to get the Beatles catalog early on. Clearly a very smart business decision, and yet kind of in the circle of people who maybe some had good motives, maybe some didn't. What do you think happened to Michael Jackson?
Michael was a brilliant entertainer, a genius with music. He loved his family, he loved his fans, and he loved his music. But Michael had a very soft heart, and he was an easy touch. And I think there are a lot of people who got to him. And his mother always said he was a target, and she said, we can't protect him. He'll have to learn. And his family was always there for him, and they will be here for him now. And all I can tell you is what happened to Michael Jackson, life happened to Michael Jackson.
Reverend Sharpton, same question. What happened to Michael Jackson?
I think that Michael Jackson grew up on stage. He loved the stage. He loved the art. And I think in my last conversations over the last couple of years, he was hurt by a lot of people. Deborah is right, that he trusted. A lot of big names that he went out for and stood up for that he felt didn't stand for him. His family never budged from him. They never let him down. A lot of other people hurt him, and he felt betrayed. And I thought this tour would help bring him back. That's what I was talking with Attorney Katz about, because the people would give him the energy and electricity. But I think a lot of people that you will hear saying a lot of great things over the next couple of days, they broke Michael Jackson's heart way before it gave away today.
Yeah, I know. Having that thought, seeing all these people putting out statements, you wonder...
Where were they yesterday?
Yeah.
Where were you yesterday?
That's a good
well
question.
put.
Deborah Opry, appreciate you being on, and Reverend Sharpton as well. I'm sorry it's under these circumstances.
God bless.
God bless.
We're just at the top of the hour right now. If you're just joining us, we are remembering Michael Jackson, and at the same time searching for answers. Why did this happen? Why did his heart stop? Why did he die today? He was only 50 years old. We have late-breaking details on the sudden tragedy. We'll get to them in just a moment. But first, his brother Jermaine, grieving, speaking out after such a heartbreaking loss.
It's hard. My brother, the legendary king of pop, Michael Jackson, passed away on Thursday, June 25th, 2009 at 2:26 p.m. It is believed he suffered cardiac arrest in his home. However, the cause of his death is unknown until results of the autopsy are known. His personal physician, who was with him at the time, attempted to resuscitate my brother. And as did the paramedics who transported him to Ronald Reagan UCLA Medical Center. Upon arriving at the hospital at approximately 1:14 p.m., a team of doctors, including emergency physicians and cardiologists, attempted to resuscitate him for a period of more than 1 hour, and they were unsuccessful. Our family requests that the media please respect our privacy during this tough time. And may Allah be with you, Michael, always. Love you.
That was Jermaine Jackson sharing his very private pain with the world. This was the grim scene earlier this evening as Michael Jackson's body was transported by helicopter from the hospital where he was declared dead to the medical examiner's office. Body shrouded in a white cloth, then placed into a vehicle and driven a short distance to the coroner's office. The autopsy is scheduled for tomorrow. Now, all we know for certain right now, today at home in the west side of Los Angeles, something happened. Medics were called, efforts were made, but despite those efforts, Jackson died. Jermaine Jackson saying a doctor was present at the time. In the days and weeks to come, no doubt we're going to eventually know what caused his death.
A song
Tonight, we look back
like
on
Paul
his
Beckman, Holly Rainbow
extraordinary
song.
and sometimes controversial life, but it's extraordinary in so many ways. Take a look. This is how Michael Jackson first burst onto the music scene. An adorable child, a precocious pop prodigy set to become a big star. He was born Michael Joe Jackson in 1958 in Gary, Indiana, the seventh of 9 children. His father, Joe, was a retired steelworker who turned his sons into the original boy band, the Jackson 5, with 5-year-old Michael taking the lead.
He was a symbol for the consummate entertainer. You know, not since Sammy Davis Jr. had someone come along with such a diverse range of talents.
He was just 11 when the group's first single, I Want You Back, made it to #1 on the Billboard charts. 2 more hits would quickly follow, ABC and The Love You Saved. It was clear from the start that Michael would outshine his singing siblings, the young boy being groomed for life as a superstar.
From the time that most kids were building tree houses, Michael Jackson was building an image. And Michael was happy to play along with that because he understood at a very early age that image making and public relations was very important.
But even then, there were rumors that behind the happy
Michael
family
was
facade stood a secret. Stories of violence,
a star
of a father driven,
from childhood
hard, pushing them to succeed.
to adulthood
When
and
Michael
beyond.
discusses these beatings today, he gets very emotional to say that he hasn't.
Using guitar chords
come to
D, F
terms
sharp
with
minor,
any of
G,
that
and
yet.
A7. Michael still made music with his brothers throughout the 1970s, but managed to move ahead on his own at the same time. He released his first solo album, Got to Be There, in 1972. First solo #1.
Michael Jackson was a star from the beginning days of his life when he was a boy. Michael Jackson was a star from boyhood into adulthood
7 million copies and produced 4 top 10 singles. That was
and beyond and beyond. Michael Jackson's star will shine into the beyond this time.
37 weeks
Michael Jackson's star is gonna shine.
into a superstar.
You could even look out into the universe tonight. You just might see a new star appear in the sky. It could be him, Michael Jackson, a star again.
So much apart.
Michael Jackson, a star.
Jacket and with the zippers and glasses.
Well, he started out a child star, grew into becoming an adult star. Well, now maybe his star power is gonna shine. Maybe there's a star out in the sky tonight that's never been there before. Maybe it's Michael saying goodbye one more time to the world this time. Michael shine, yes, we see your star, Michael. It's the new star in the sky.
1987, reportedly lies the bones of ex-band John Barrett.
The new star in the sky, the new star, the new star in the sky, shine once more. The new star, a new star, a new star in the sky is gonna shine. It's Michael saying goodbye.
Neverland, you know, his fixation on the I won't grow up, I'm a lost boy, I'm Peter Pan.
With the ranch came the rumors.
Michael began to sort of surround himself with young boys.